Some projects may solve world hunger or find a cure for cancer. This is definitely not one of those, but not every project has to do something groundbreaking. The signal mocker is a simple 8-bit digital signal generator. Sometimes you need a few pins with logic level voltages to control a simple device. It may be an LED, some logic integrated circuits, or a whole LCD screen. David Murray, the 8-bit guy, made a video on explaining how the most common character-based display works, and you should definitely check that out. He made a test rig for this project to make it look good. I made a similar setup years ago, and I know from experience. Soldering wires to switches is time-consuming and error-prone. I also made a 4-bit I/O thingy for the project, but I know I can make a much nicer one in a few hours. So, I designed this. A PCB has a lot of advantages, and this project's main goal is to encourage everyone to make one. Forget breadboards, forget perf boards, and only use them in the early stages or if it's really necessary. When I graduated, affordable PCB manufacturing was not a thing yet, and we had to rely on breadboards and perf boards on a daily basis. The result was ugly, buggy, and usually unreliable. Also took a lot of time to solder everything one by one. Nowadays, it's easy to design a PCB, even for such a simple project. Actually, it's a bit more than just a bunch of switches. It has both momentary and latching switches for convenience, controlling some exclusive OR gates, one LED per channel for a visual feedback, and a selectable 5V/3.3V power source. Try to make it on your perf board. It can be powered from the USB-C port or the pins, just don't mix them. By this time, the keen observer may have figured out the sponsor of this project, PCBWay. The hint is really subtle, don't blame yourself if you missed it. The only thing you shouldn't miss is their services. I gave up making perf board prototypes because they manufacture my stuff for a few bucks. It's much cleaner, no more loose wires, and even this basic circuit looks professional. Prototype PCBs are super affordable, and I can make it even more cheaper. Just use my coupon code. Thanks PCBWay for sponsoring this video. The Year of the Dragon just started. It will hopefully bring some luck, success, and more supporters, since I'm back to 2 active supporters on Patreon. Still thankful to both of them and all previous supporters. As usual, the design files are available to download, or you can directly order some PCBs if you want to build one for yourself. Thanks for watching, and have fun tinkering with electronics.